Hey y'all, I am back. For those of you who aren't familiar with me, my name is Aisha and I am the Cheerful Archer, and I love to share what is called spiritual stew. For those of you familiar with my videos and with me, I took a little time off, needed a hiatus, take some time, take a break, reconfigure some things, and also do some back end work. So things are going on in the background, but in the meantime, I am so happy to jump back into sharing spiritual stew with you. So let's get started. And I'm so excited to announce that Leo season will be upon us shortly. It starts on July 23rd, and runs until August 22nd. And this is great energy. I love Leo energy. So Leo is a fire sign. Big up to my fellow fire sign. Its modality is fixed, meaning that Leo is stable, Leo is reliable, sometimes can get stuck a little bit in their way of doing things, may not want to shift out of that, but otherwise very, very grounded, stable energy for a fire sign. The planet, and I say planet in the astrological sense, is the sun, which for a fire sign is just woof, excellent. And that is Leo. Leo is the life of the party. Leos are magnetic. It's a magnetic energy. Leo is also a leader. Their archetype is the lion, and regal. And you see a lion and you take notice. Of course, mostly because, like, if we saw a lion walking down Fifth Avenue in Manhattan, everybody would take notice. But in general, like, even if you're just watching TV and you see a lion in their habitat, they command attention. And this is the Leo energy, both creative and expansive and just very, very just center of attention. And it's not like they're hunting for center of attention. They just are. A good example, I have a personal good example of a Leo, a very good friend of mine. Her name is Brett. She is the archetypal Leo. She is just, her nickname, line name for those of you who are African American and Greek, is Bombshell. And there is a reason why, and that is because you notice when Brett walks into a room and she is the life of a party. If there's music going on and a dance floor, she is one of the first people out. Strutting her stuff, getting her groove on, and she just, she's always dressed to the nines, even when it's a dress down thing. Like, Brett is a Leo, and so, I think of her and I go to her when I need to look sexy or dress well. Like, Brett's the first person that I call. She is very, very much a Leo archetype, a Leo example. So that is the energy that comes in with Leo. I pulled a card to complement what we should be doing, what we should be thinking about with Leo season. And the card that I pulled was the Hermit. Now, the Hermit is very interesting because the Hermit card, which comes to us, by the way, via Kyle Gray, Angels and Ancestors deck, check it out. Hermit is about retreating. Hermit is about going in, whereas Leo energy is more about standing out and being out in the crowd. And the message that I got from this is that we are in a time right now where there's a lot of busy. Our lives are very, very busy. There is a lot going on in the world. A lot of our energy is being focused on grinding and busy work and getting things done and achieving and helping and supporting and all of these things. However, Leo falls into a great time of year because this is also summer, and it is the time to relax. It is the time to take a step back and a step away. And my sense is that Spirit is trying to tell us to really, really be serious and intentional about taking a vacation, taking a step back, taking some time off. But when you do it, don't just do it to kind of not be at work or you're going on vacation, but you're going to check your emails and that really recharge. And not only really recharge, but do it with that Leo energy. Find ways where you can have creative fun. Find ways where perhaps, maybe you are the center of attention. Maybe you are a little extroverted in your activities. Have fun safely and within reason, but go out and show yourself to the world if that's something that you feel comfortable with. If you are a little more introverted and you don't want to jump in the middle of a dance floor and start moving, there are other ways. I know for me, I'm an ambivert, so I'm a little bit of both. But even to prep for this video, one thing that I did was I listened to one of my favorite songs that always gets me pumped up, a couple of them actually, and I was dancing around my living room, and I was the best dancer ever. Mostly because no one could see me. But that was just a little something, like me tapping into that Leo energy just to kind of like prep and get ready and just be in the right space to be able to move into what I'm doing now, which is sharing this information with you. So also another card that came out, it was on the bottom of the deck, was the Water Guardian. Water Guardian is about connecting with your emotions, not pushing them away, but really, really feeling them. And in conjunction with Leo energy and also the Hermit card, my sense is that this time that you're taking to retreat and recharge, really dig into those, like the emotions or any kind of emotional thing that you feel like you need to clear out, or any limited thoughts, any kind of thing that's keeping you back from maybe being the center of attention, or experiencing joy and creativity, that Leo joy and creativity. Those are things that you may want to think about right now, because this is the time. It is summer, it is vacation season, and it's time to take a break, but have like fun doing it. Show yourself off in your string bikini if you want to, or guys, or however you want to express yourself, but express yourself and have fun doing it and feel like the queen, king, regal ruler you are, because we all are. So you can dig in a little bit more into Leo energy. Leo energy, I suggest that. And also a couple of crystals that, if that's your thing, that you may want to work with. One is Tiger Eye. And Tiger Eye is great for the solar plexus chakra. It's also got a nice kind of, it reminds me of the sun. Tiger Eye kind of reminds me of a beautiful kind of sun energy. And Tiger Eye just immediately jumped into my consciousness when I thought about Leo. The other crystal that you may want to work with is ametrine. And ametrine is really great for that calling that we got from the Hermit and Water Guardian cards, which is a nice combination. It's amethyst and citrine. Citrine is more of a light, airy, kind of, like woo, fun. And more of a grounded kind of crystal. And amethyst is a very watery and introspective and supernatural, super spiritual kind of crystal. It's also calming and it connects. And the cool thing about ametrine is it brings those two things together. It brings the upper together with the lower so that they can balance out. And that might be a good crystal to work with when you are retreating and taking that time to connect with your emotions. Use some ametrine. And that is what I have for Spiritual Stew for this week. If you would like to know more, please feel free to DM me. Right now, my email address is not working because I'm in the process of building a new website and switching over domains, whole 9 yards. But feel free to DM me if you have any questions and you want to learn some more. I will also say that I am proud to announce that I am part of a group called the Magnetic Heart. It's on Mighty Networks. It's run by a wonderful, wonderful friend of mine, one of my besties, Carrie Connolly. And it's a really great space for the spiritually minded, spiritual seeking, spiritually curious, social justice workers, light workers, woo-woo space that you can come and connect with people, network, get resources, and get support. And I have a particular space for Cheerful Archer that's around all things astrology. So please feel free to check me out there. I'm always posting information in there. And once a month, I will also be giving an in-depth talk about the astrological sign of the time frame, because you can't really say month with astrological signs, but the time frame. And it's great information, and it's a great space. It's a really positive space. So go to magneticheart.com. I'm sorry, go to mightynetworks.com. Search for Magnetic Heart. Join. It's free. A good portion of the content is free. And you can find me in the spaces section under Cheerful Archer. You can also find me on Instagram, at cheerful_archer. You can find me on TikTok, Cheerful Archer, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is also, surprisingly enough, Cheerful Archer. It's been great reconnecting with all of you, and I can't wait to talk to you again. I can't wait to see you in the Magnetic Heart. And until then, love yourself. Love yourself.